Hello and welcome to Harvende Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is episode 43 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode we made our way through Arberrang up to the top plateau with Rook and his clan, having a couple of fights along the way to stick up for our horseborn friends and to what was the other one? That's right, it was to stop an ambush which it appears Rugger had set up as a bit of a ruse to get people through the gates. So yeah, now we're up the top here. So let's see what's going on. Let's have a quick look at our heroes. We've got 130. That's crazy. Alright. Click on a unit. Yes. Yes. Don't need the hints. Thank you. So we've already got Harkin at 10. I think let's bring Oddleaf back into the mix. I think we go with Rook. Let's promote Rook. Yeah, let's get him up to 10 for no reason other than he's our main character or our main guy. Let's get an extra point of hunker down. Yeah, we've already got max puncture there. Alright, so you know what? Let's just go up with the willpower. Alright, and let's look at what else we've got in the tank here. 2 range distance knockback on strength greater than 3. That could be good. What did we have on him? Oh, +3 break talents. Yeah, that's still too good for an archer. So we'll keep that on him. Oh, Petrus is already level 10. That's interesting. What does Nid have? Oh yeah, that's right. Nid has the 2 range distance and Oddleaf 2 break talents, 2 range distance, 2 armor. Yeah, that's all too good. We can't really stop that. Alright, let's rest to get our heroes back. I think we needed one more day on... Yeah, we needed one more day on Harkin. So let's rest another day. Then let's see what's in the market. +3 all talents, +1 will per turn, +1 armor per turn, +1 break. That is pretty damn awesome. +2 armor, +3 X talents. That's only +1 break, but should I do it? Let's go back to the heroes. Sorry, it's a little bit of a boring start, but we got to see what everyone has. So yeah, +3 break talents, +2 break, +2 armor. Yeah. 2 range distance and 2 break talents is pretty good. 2 break talents, 2 range distance and 2 armor. See, what's the difference between break talents and break? See, that's the... See, +3 to all talents, +1 will per turn. I think that's too good. I think we've got to go with that and maybe give it to Oddleaf. Oh shit, wrong button. Anyway, let's see what Oddleaf's talking about. You're back. So, what was all that about? What did the king have to say? Something about putting aside our differences, and he wants me to try and wring an antidote out of Rugger. Since Meinolf's dying, everyone's been let into the city under his protection. I wonder if I'd change my mind like that if I knew the end was near. Is it not? Shut up, you know what I mean. So how are you feeling about all this? All of this? Care to narrow it down? She smiles politely, waiting for your question. What would you do in Meinolf's position? What's your deal with the horse pawn anyway? What should we do about Ruger? What should we do about Ruger? Gods, I wish he just didn't exist. You know he's not going to just hand over a cure, not without a high price anyway. He's gambling with people's lives for his own benefit. Why do people like him always seem to prosper? I don't know. Rule comes to those who have a deep desire to rule. Different people, different needs. Rule comes to those who have a desire to rule. You mean madmen. You spend so much time and effort trying to do the right thing, and here comes Rugger. He may as well be stabbing children as he goes, and people love him for it. But anyway, what can we do? Threats and beatings don't seem to work. The man can take a punch, I'll give him that. Yeah, he can. Can't kill him yet either, for Meinolf's sake. What does he even want? The throne? What's the point of ruling Arberrang for a couple of days before the darkness takes it back? Ugh, I'm sick of thinking about Rugger. Let's change the subject. She smiles politely, waiting for your question. What's your deal with the horse pawn anyway? My deal? What do you mean? Oh, you're going to pretend like there's nothing up with you? I heard you giggle the first time you saw one. I don't giggle. Okay, look. Just don't repeat this. Promise? I promise. When I was a girl, I remember my father showing me pictures of horses. They looked amazing. I wanted one so bad. Then he told me they were all killed, totally wiped out. Do you know this story? Legend says the Loom Mother made horses, and another god created the horseborn from them. But there was a time when both horseborn and horses existed. They'd see people use horses for farming and carrying goods and wouldn't know how to react. Was it slavery? Were horses like children to them, or some living reminder that they're just dumb beasts? You could ask the same about Weil. Come on, it's not the same. Weil looked pretty different from Yox. No debate how the horseborn were made. Anyway, rather than let anyone own horses, the stories say the horseborn went crazy and slaughtered them all. Then they fought the humans a bit, but eventually retreated far south. They say the horseborn felt such shame about the massacre, they just never returned. Who knows what the truth really is? Up till the moment I saw one, I was never even sure the horseborn really existed. But they're real. They're really real. And they're beautiful. And they're causing us all kinds of problems. Oddleif's beaming face and wide grin deflates. Tell me about it. She smiles politely, waiting for your question. You know what? I don't want to ask her that question. We better get back to camp. Yeah, I suppose we should. How are you holding up? You ever get tired of doing the right thing? What choice do we have? You have no idea. You have no idea. Well, I have some idea. Just remember, you've always got a shoulder here. Don't try to carry this all on your own. Oh, that's nice of her. Okay. Now, let's go back to the heroes like I actually intended to do. And go with Oddleif, 2 break talents, 2 range distance, 2 armor. So yeah, I think... Oh, that's right, she's not at level 10 yet, is she? Well, there's one way to fix that. It's promoter. And we'll give her this. Nice. What has she got? Let's give her an extra hunker down, and she's already causing puncture. Alright, well. Yeah, actually, what about let's just give her tons of will. That way she can just do more break. Confirm. Alright, so now +2 range distance, +2 break talent. I think that this is better, isn't it? Yeah, because this gives 2 armor as well. Alright. So we've got 3 level 10s, that's cool. Do we just go with 1 promotion here? Yeah, let's just go with a promotion here. Alright, so we've got 3 out of 3 there, we've got 3 out of 3 there. Let's give her a bit of... Yeah, let's give her a bit of hunker down. Actually, no. We'll do the same and we'll give willpower. Alright, now we've got 8 days worth of supplies. We've got great morale. I think we hold on to our renown for now. Alright, now let's talk to Petrus. We have not had time for proper introductions. I didn't even know it'd be necessary. Are you comfortable with the King's orders? It's not a matter of comfort. I was given as much warning as you were. That is to say, none. But if these are the King's orders, I will follow them. Is there anything you wish to know? Petrus stands at attention, waiting for your response. How did you become the guard captain in Arberrang? What can you provide? Why did Meinolf put me in charge? I'm an outsider. You probably have things to do. Why did Meinolf put me in charge? I'm an outsider. It would be above my position to assume, but, in my opinion, you answered the question yourself. The King knows the other clans in Arberrang. Too well, I think. Schemes and secret plots flourish in a city like this, but your banner speaks for you. Who better than an indebted outsider to handle the other outsiders? So you can expect me to do as he says, and take the blame if things go wrong too. That's one way to look at it. Aren't the wealthy families in Arberrang going to be upset about this? Without a doubt. Petrus stands at attention, waiting for your response. How did you become the guard captain in Arberrang? He looks uncomfortable and unaccustomed to talking about himself. I won't bore you with the details. I was an orphan. When I was young and impetuous, I overthrew the vicious bastards who were selling children in the slums. I did it without killing a man. King Meinolf made me an honour guard. A few years later, after an attempted coup, I became captain. You may have a guess who incited that attempted coup. Fast rise to power. Power only means you have the luxury of putting your own needs last. Petrus stands at attention, waiting for your response. I like this guy. What can you provide? Several hundred trained fighters, weapons and armour, and access to the king, should you need it. Several hundred fighters in a city of several 100,000? We're lucky for that. Look at Frostfeller or Borsgard. The wealthy buy control. Any upset of balance and the wealthy families hack each other to pieces over it. Innocent people get caught in the fray. The king is trying to change that in Arberrang, but it's slow going. Tradition dies hard. And in my experience, many would just prefer to hack each other to pieces in the first place. Petrus stands at attention, waiting for your response. You probably have things to do. As you say, my men were spread thin already. I'm almost more worried about the clans than the dredge. May I offer some advice? Please do. Rely on me to understand this city. Sometimes men who come from the countryside see things as a straight path, but Arberrang is a circle. If you try to change direction suddenly, you risk being flung over a cliff, and we are dangerously close to a steep drop. I appreciate your counsel. Thank you. Of course, if you need me, I'll be nearby. Nice, he seems like a pretty straight shooter. Alright, so we don't have any other options here. So, I suppose let's just go to Petrus. Petrus escorts you to your camp, which was set up while you were gone. I know King Minolf asked you to speak with Ruger at once, but after his men ambushed us, I may have been too... He's not capable of speech for the moment. It seems like you two have some history. I'll bring you to speak with him as soon as possible. For now, I would suggest rest. It has been a long day for us all. Oddleif has been waiting for you to return. You can hear singing and laughing in the distance. Where is everyone? Celebrating. For the first time since we left Skogga, we can just stop. We made it. Thanks to you. I don't feel done yet. The dredge could easily tear through that flimsy outer wall if they wanted to. And as far as I can tell, we've still got no answer to the darkness. What do you think Iver's doing right now? I don't know. I just hope they're doing it quickly. Probably keeping them all from killing each other if I know Iver. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can handle it. Probably keeping them all from killing each other if I know Iver. I know you're right, but I miss him. Feels strange, this sudden calm. Nothing to do but wait. You're right. I can't even work on Ruggy yet. The guard captain went wild on him. Good. On the other hand, what if Minolf dies? Between Rugger's loyalists, the Horseborn and the power struggle, this city may turn on itself. The harder we try to grip this world, the faster it seems to slip from our fingers. What if we didn't think about the rest of the world for one night? Are you suggesting... Yes, Rook, I'm very much suggesting. And I'm very much accepting. You know what you mean to me, Oddleif, but maybe another time. I don't think we should. And I'm very much accepting. Oh, then I guess the celebration will have to wait for us a little longer. Renown 5. Accept the proposition. Raising high. Sorry, I missed the chapter there. Oh, so we're going north. Ooh, yeah.
The darkness hasn't responded to anything I've tried so far. Damn you, Juno! How did you... Can't give up.
Okay. Fucking all the way back to Strand.
What am I doing here? I left my friends in Arberrang and joined the Spellweavers, Juno and Eyvind, on their journey to undo the darkness and put an end to a world-eating serpent. Juno fashioned a dome of light around us, and we pushed into the darkness. I expected desolation. Instead, we've passed villages that look as though melted, and forests curled like fishhooks. I've had a bad feeling that these things will never again return to the way they once were, even if we succeed. With us came a band of mercenaries, the Ravens, tricked into believing the orders came from their leader. This, too, feels like disaster waiting to happen.
You need to address this now, you know. You catch one of the ravens staring at you for the third time. The whispering between them has become worrisome. Not yet. Soon. The longer you control Folker's mind, the worse it'll be when you drop the tricks. The ravens you brought with us are hardened mercenaries. They won't take lightly to being kidnapped. Fucking spellweavers, man. I tell you. It's all your fault. All your fault. And you're still being a fucking trickster. There was no time to convince them properly. And we need their blades and shields out here. What's happened out here exactly? The darkness doesn't kill, it warps. There are things hiding out there we don't want to meet. Perfect. I have a feeling they might notice this giant dome of light. I'm afraid it's necessary. It's the only thing keeping the darkness from warping us all, as well. I will release Folker's mind soon, when they discover they're trapped within the light. Just warn me before you do it. How do you expect this to play out? If they want to stay the same shape, they won't have much choice. How do you expect this to play out? They will be furious. Help me keep things from spiraling out of control. What I've done, I know how it looks. It isn't the way I wanted things to be. Yeah, right. Look at you. You're a fucking scheming bitch. Please, Iver, put your trust in us a little longer. Nope! Just fix this. Believe me, we are trying. I don't think you're fucking trying hard enough. Still such a pretty
The
game.
old city on the human world border looms ahead. Twisted into a claw, but still strand. Now, I have to imagine the longboats bringing fish in the harbor, and the bustling of merchants hawking goods. An unexpected light from Strand's Great Hall calls to us from atop the hill. We'll stop briefly to investigate.
Oh, here we go. Is it Bellower? So that's what the weird dredge were. Were dredge that were fucking... Dredge that were twisted by the darkness. Hey, rank 8 witch. Witch. Hey. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be the boring part, isn't it? So we've only got 30, but we've got heaps of points and stuff. Alright, let's just max out. Max out Iver. He's got +3 armor and aggro. +3 will resistance, +1 armor and resistance, +1 will. There's not a whole lot to go on. +2 armor, resistance. +2 will. Yeah, no, let's stick with that. Alright. Yeah, what's this do? 2 armor per turn. Yeah. 18 points available, Jesus. Um, 30% to avoid any killing blow. To regen willpower per turn, yeah, let's do that for them. 8 points available. Ollie the axe thrower. Let's give him bonus crit chance. Confirm. Ollie the axe thrower. I'll look at equipment in a minute. Mogun, sorry. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that, and let's give him crit chance. Yep. All right. Folker. our shield maiden. Let's get that shield up. Let's max out her attributes. Yep, alright. Okay, so Ditch is a breaker. Let's give him the +2 break talents, even though +2 range distance doesn't help him. We'll still give him break talents because he can be our breaker. Alright. And old mate here can be... Yeah, give him bonus hit chance. And give him bonus crit chance. Oh, Bercy. Bercy is bursting. Alright. He is going to have... You know what, actually, let's not worry about the crit with him. Let's not worry about the crit with him. Let's give him bonus hit chance. 50% bonus hit chance. That means that his 16 strength off the bat is going to be better for hitting dredge. Alright. Witch, what does a witch do? Menders usually heal injuries slowly and carefully, but Alfron has learned to force the body to mend itself quickly through sheer determination. Will heal her target for half of her current willpower rounded up. Alright. Let's give you willpower regen then. Yeah, back to Iver, back to Ivan. Alright. Now, oh, how did we skip over Eric and Buck and all that? Alright, well, screw it, he's a warden, huh? Rally. Let's give him bonus hit chance. Valgard, a raid master. He's got 0 points. Is that everyone now? Kruma. No, Kruma still needs, okay, so he's hitting hard. And he's also breaking. Let's just go that way and let's give him extra crit chance. Sigbjorn, didn't touch him. Let's give him extra hit chance and let's give him extra crit chance too. Alright, back. 6 points available on him too. Yeah, again, let's go. Actually, yeah, let's go. Hit chance and crit chance. Now, is that everyone? I think so. Alright. Unit required in party. Okay. So is everyone that's in here required? No, Folker's not, but she's a shield maiden. Okay, she's required in the party too. Oh, so these must be peeps that are holding out. I do like you, Mogan, but I want some extra oomph in there. So let's go Krummer. Alright, yeah, well, yeah, no, ready for battle. Let's just go for it. get this battle out of the way, and that'll be the end of the episode, I think. Okay, yep, so they're holding out up here, just in time. Survivors, let's clear these things out. Well, any hero can use the Welker Spear to chain lightning on an enemy. Defeat enemies to charge it. Okay, a new game mechanic. Who's going first? This one over here. Okay, well, move to here. Let's absorb. What the hell? That doesn't seem fair. Bang. Okay, well, I want you to come all the way over here. What the hell? Was she bled? Impale, okay. I didn't like that. Okay, so these archers are absorbing. Breaking some shield, that makes sense. Strength damage, that makes sense. Let's break some shield. Strength of will, ride the lightning. And so ride the lightning launches herself forward with spear set, deals 1 strength damage plus 1 per 2 tiles jump. Target concussed. Okay, so move to here. Strength of will, yeah, alright. Give him a bit of a heal. Tempest. Bang, alright. That worked out well. Actually, might bring you around here. I was hoping that she would shield ball, but it didn't look that that happened. Alright, get a kill on. Alright, so strikes target for 1 strength, continuing diagonally, doing 1 plus 1 strength each time. So yeah, diagonally. Doesn't really help us right now. Get a heal on, why not? Get a kill with Bercy here, bang. Making nice little marks on the floor. He's still alive, barely. Alright, they're not going for the kill, which is a bit odd to me, but anyway. So let's just get him out of the mix. Okay, so got him out of the mix, but then she died. Got the kill. Plus one will to the warped. There we go. So it's going to be pillage now. You know what, let's just chain lightning. Okay, it looks the same as it did before. Oh, you can do it multiple times per go, that's pretty cool. And then you can still move. Yeah, alright. That's handy to know. That's what happens in darkness. Bit of free chain lightning action. Renown. When the choir comes, it feels unnatural, like being underwater. What happened to these things anyway? Asks Volker, breaking the silence. The strange woman replies, Dredge, human, wild, doesn't matter out here. Not dead, but their minds were gone even before we laid them to rest. Plus 34 renown, fucking hell. The charred remains of the warped creatures bubble and fizz in the light and smell horrible. You take the conversation outside the ruined hall as you descend toward the foot of Strand. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to end the episode. So, thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end. Consider liking if you liked the video and subscribing if you'd like to see where this story takes us. As always, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the episode. Let me know what you think of my channel. I don't know, tell me a joke. Anything. And I hope you all have a great day and or night. And never stop loving life.